there, children, we hope you have enjoyed our EYFS at Home Christmas Eve day. And now it's time for bedtime story. We know that tonight's very exciting and you might find it hard to get to sleep, but really try to go to sleep, because the sooner you do, the sooner the excitement will be able to happen tomorrow. Now, I'm going to share with you a book that I read every Christmas Eve. And when I was still a teacher, I used to read this on the last day of school before we broke up for Christmas. It was kind of my tradition. So here we go. It's a poem story and it's called The Night Before Christmas. It was written by Clement Clarke Moore a very long time ago. You might know some of the words, but don't worry if you don't. It's just a lovely story to listen to. The night before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Can you see here the house? And then just watch this, children. Are we ready? There you go. Can you see? He sprung out of his bed to see what was the matter at the doorstep window. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter and lifted the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a lustre of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a jolly old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. Did you see that then, children? I'll do it one more time. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. There he is at the top of the chimney. I wonder what he's going to do. Do you think he's going to go down inside? I think you might be right. Here we go. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof, as I drew my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. There he is, can you see? And they've got their stockings hung up, ready for him. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He's having a little peek, isn't he, to see him? He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and he filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew on the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And we hope that you have a wonderful Christmas day tomorrow, children. We really do. So very Merry Christmas from myself and the team, from Lily and Cadero and Alfie and Lammy and Flossie and myself, Jude. We wish you a very Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye bye children, sleep tight.